We are back here. Vamos continuar where we left off in the last stream. Vou só meter aqui. There you go. Ok, let's go. So, basicamente nós temos que ir apanhar a... Temos que ir ter com uma white. Não é white branca, é white mesmo. W-I-G-H-T. Cavalo. Perdão. Cavalo anda para a frente. Tananana. Tananana. Nível da bateria do DualShock está a ficar. Espera aí, só um bocadinho pessoal. Vamos fazer aqui mais um. Carreguei o leitinho. Let's go. Oi. Não, 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 não. Não, 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 não. Ui, fuck, tem que uma cena no olho. Go suck yourselves, go suck yourselves. I don't care about you all. Go suck yourselves.
Bar guests. Never a good omen.
Okay, let's just go over. Let's just go on top of it. Forget about all the other cunts. Okay.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
Peço desculpa, vocês estão a ouvir o meu cão.
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around. Pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant. Spoon's incredible. The craftsman.
Peço desculpa pessoal, agora vou só aqui ver o diário. Tipo, holy hell, ele está a sonar num monstro. Espera lá. bro. Holy fuck, coitado.
Must have graced a rich man's table.
Spoon, wooden spoon, gnawed spoon.
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
Yeah, prominent.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon.
Dog, shut the fuck up!
Another
Okay, and I can't do
spoon.
that, I'm sorry.
Yep, just as normal as the last one. Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense. Right arm bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him. Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
Holy hell. It's like zephyr. Metal spoon. Oh my god, deep spoons everywhere.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Agora meu outro cão, sério.
White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
There's definitely something in the back of the house. Not sure what it is though. I'll go there. See if I can find something. Caralho, meu cão nos calma. Very sorry for vocês verem meu cão. I can't do anything about it. Eu vou mutar o micro.
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
Eu não vi que estas escadas.
Actually does seem like a white's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Table set. White who lives here is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Been searching for the right spoon for years, right? But curses can be tricky. Key to this one just might be that you can't eat with your own spoon. That's why we've swapped.
This isn't right.
I missed something? Listen, gonna stand up real slow. Gotta search the house again. Sit tight, I'll be right back. Calm down.
Damn it, didn't work. Ate that vile stuff for nothing. Got the brute that reaches at least seems I'll have to kill him with White's own junk heap, except cut it down.
What the fuck? Well, I died. Só vou voltar tipo um save atrás. Para ver tipo se eu fizesse outra cena diferente em vez de trocar as spoons. Tipo, eu... Tipo, simplesmente começo. Eu vou ver se dá para voltar o save atrás. Peço desculpa. But I wanna do it. Eu não quero... Não quero Koi. Eu não quero matá-la. She seems like a good person, I think. Está o meu cão outra vez, pá.
Seems I'll have to kill the White in its own junk heap.
Let's see if this is the correct save. Not sure. Maybe. Maybe not. Ah, fuck
Damn
it.
it.
Vou-me faltar outro save atrás ainda. I'm sorry guys, but I really wanna do it that way. Eu não quero matá-la. Por isso, antes de sit and wait, vou meter um save que é para...
cauldron's empty, unfortunately. We just need some brew. I'm afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer.
Okay. Save game. To the left of you apart.
A spot that'll let me observe the cauldron.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
Okay.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons. Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Die.
lifted the curse. Fuck you.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
I'm sorry, but I love Geralt. He's like the savior of world thing.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir, though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the commotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basilfolti, and by order of the Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corfo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to. While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Boas of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Boas, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Boas.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Desculpa, não estava lá que para cá.
Follow me, please. The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Follow me, please. Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days. Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Boas held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Boas ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda. Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Follow me, please. Follow me, please. This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
A stash, finally! Yay, there's a stash here. Suppose it's my home.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Follow me, please. And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more, useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to undertake too much at once.
Thanks.
3 days then. Let's wait 3 days. I'm sorry it's gonna take a bit, but
Pleasure to welcome you once again to the as yet humble confines of Corfo Bianco. When last we met, I did not get the opportunity to present my credentials. With your permission, I shall do so now. I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands. Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to
wait 3 days. Okay then, I'll do so. What the fuck is this? Okay, I have a lot of books. Yep, I have a ton crap of books. Holy hell. Oh, that's so cool. Agora tá bem mais fixe. Oh my god, tenho a minha própria casa. Isso é muito fixe, man.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed, and I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery. I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
If you say I should see it, I'll go see it right now, BB.
Life.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
White Wolf! Eu lembro-me deste vinho! Oh my god, que fixe, man! Ah não, isto é muito fixe.
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
Wait a second, guys. Isto é bem fixe. Anything else here? Okay, let's like upgrade it till we can't anymore. Like, let's fucking go hardcore. Let's waste $60,000 million.
Know anything about the laboratory in the cellar? One of the previous owners take an interest in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
Yep, let's...
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also some new furnishings, and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
Thinking about buying a comfortable bed. Always wanted one.
Excellent idea. In your profession, rest is supremely important. But say the word, and I shall order you a bed from the carpenters who craft comfort for the court.
Ooh!
Great. Order me a fine bed, please. Think I deserve one at my age.
True indeed, true indeed. I shall send a runner at once.
Oh my god,
The bed will be
trouxe
in
para
place
isto,
by
isto
this
é uma
time
fixe.
tomorrow. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Could use another weapon rack. Got some interesting pieces I'd like to display.
I know of a carpentry shop in town which crafts the humblest lumber into true masterpieces. You need but give the word.
Fine. Order the racks.
Of course, at once. At most 1 day for them to arrive, is my estimation. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Along the path, I've often picked up well-crafted, beautifully ornamented armor. Some of those pieces would look great on display here.
I agree. It would lend the place a certain witcher's air. Shall I order new stands at once, sir?
Yes, just please make sure they're solidly made and nicely finished.
It goes without saying, sir. There is nothing worse than splendid armor upon a subpar stand. By this time tomorrow, they shall be ready to display your finest finds. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Was wondering about the guest room. Not that I'm expecting company, but...
Oh, but that is immaterial. All self-respecting homes should boast a comfortable guest room. What if someone were to drop by unannounced?
Yeah, sooner we start on that the better.
I can tell a man of action immediately. I'll see to it myself. The room shall be ready in 2 days, in my opinion. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
You know Roach, my horse? Well, we've been through a lot together. And since I've finally got a decent place to stay, I think she deserves one too.
Oh, a sturdy stable testifies to a most honorable owner. Just say the word, and I'll have them start working on it at once.
My Roach deserves the best. Have them refurbish the stables.
I shall get to work at once. Yet finding workmen and completing construction takes time, though likely no more than 2 days. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
So, sometimes I have to brew a potion, but I can't find the herbs I need growing anywhere nearby.
Well, you're in luck, sir. The flower garden, once kept by Madame Nina, Monsieur Bolis's wife, seems the ideal place to cultivate herbs. In fact, it's roomy enough to plant shrubbery.
Good idea, Barnabas Basil. Herbs there will save me hours of painstaking searching and harvesting.
The idea is yours, sir. I am but the humble executor of your will. I believe we shall have sown the first seeds in 2 days' time. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
With the utmost respect, sir. The vineyard has arrived at the pinnacle of perfection. Any further changes could prove a regrettable step down the slope towards the brash. I firmly advise against it.
Ever play Gwent, BB?
Funny you should ask, sir. I was quite adept in my younger years, but that was so long ago. I fear I've limited my interest to collecting now. Managed to assemble quite the set of decks.
Huh, sounds interesting. Mind showing me what you got?
Not at all, sir, but only in action. A round or two, perhaps?
May the best man win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Not really. You choose.
Peço desculpa estar a fazer Gwent, pessoal. I know it can be boring. I know. What should I play? Oh, Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Just kidding, I did. Oh, cunt. Well then. Go suck yourself. Fuck. Ah, fuck. I've lost this. Esquece. Esquece. I hate Sirius. I hate her. Oh my god, eu vou perder isto. What the fuck? Eu vou pedir para ele jogar com, sei lá, Nilfgaard, que é tipo worst shit ever. Just kidding, só disse isso para pissar off o Bruno, que ele gosta da Nilfgaard shit. O que é que está aqui de jeito? Oh! The play, the play, look at the play. Então. The fuck? How the fuck? Wait a second.
This time I won. Would you be interested in a rematch, sir?
May the best
heck
man
yeah.
win.
Do you wish to play against any particular faction, sir?
Yes! Nilfgaard.
Yeah, you be Nilfgaard.
As you wish. Would you prefer I use my strongest deck or a weaker one?
Maybe a moderately strong deck? That should be fair.
At your service, sir. Well then, let us play.
Ele dá-me cartas se eu ganhar, porque tipo, passa por não ter tipo, ele jogar tipo Nilfgaard shit. Ian. E tipo, mete o weakest coi e depois já easy peasy. Tipo, ele já com o Skellig a porra destruiu-me, mano. Fogo. Nilfgaard também tem alguns pais, so that's good. Vou jogar aqui o nosso. What can I do? Thanks, mate. Ooh. Thanks for passing, mate. Appreciate it. Okay. If I win the next round, it'll be good. Okay. So let's go fucking all in. Let's penetrate this guy with his own dick, I guess. So let's play some hero cunts. Peço desculpa pelo meu cão. Eu vou mutar o micro. Okay. EW.
I congratulate you on your victory. Shall we continue playing?
Maybe later. Got something I need to do right now.
As you wish, sir.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
I don't know why I did that. So let's wait 3 days. Let's see how the house looks when that time ends. That shall be enough. Let's just make 3 hours or 4. This looks nice. Damn. Oh, let's look at Horch's house. In Code's house.
I work from dawn to dusk's last light, then give my wife a good long night.
Damn, this looks fucking good. This is my house, mate. This is my house. I'm in my house, mate. In my house, who you playing with? What's this? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Bombs and potions are green and that's so. Oh my god, that's so cool. Let's see how she's doing. Ooh, she's doing good now, hey?
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You could help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks. I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a white?
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a white.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will. See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
Oh my god.
Renovations coming along all right?
I am delighted to inform you we have completed our labors. You can now devote yourself to enjoying the vineyard's delights to the fullest. You must forgive me my temerity, sir, but I thought, with all the work on Corfo Bianco completed, and with the estate looking more beautiful than ever, it might be appropriate to commemorate the moment.
Sure, why not?
During the tidying that preceded the renovations, I came across a bottle of Sacramento, the 1250 vintage. I cannot say by what miracle it survived, but it is here, and we've cause to open it today. And then he ran straight into the crowd, burning bouquet in hand. All thought it a part of the performance, so they only laughed, even when the decor began to catch fire. It was not until the flames engulfed Baron Mahevkin's beard that folk began to realize something was amiss and went to put out the fires.
Sounds like Monsieur Bolius and Madame Nina threw some first-rate balls here.
It was so. In this regard, Baron Rossel was decidedly more reserved.
So tell me, Barnabas Basil, what's the wine situation like here? Am I going to produce any this year?
This year is out, I fear, sir. Last autumn, a fungus destroyed all the vines. Baron Rossel had new ones planted, but it will be some time before they start bearing fruit. Assuming that is the fungus does not reappear.
That'd be bad. This Sacramento got me dreaming. It's amazing.
Isn't it, though? Allow me to top you off, sir. There.
Thanks.
So cool. Sad story.
Long live Liam and Matilda!
Que fixe, mano. A sério. Não, não, não. Pra cá. Não. Ah. Dá-me as coisas. I shall put some other shit in there, okay? What is this? Armor stand. Weapon rack. Down instead of having. Ah, há aqui coisa aqui ainda por cima. Esta cama parece bem confortável, mano. This is so cool, man! Oh my god! I'm loving this. I'm loving this, really. Wait, you're finally gonna get some rest. Okay. Então o troféu que é tipo ganda carota. Há troféu que é tipo mesmo ganda carota, é tipo King of the Swineherds, uma cena assim. Tá aqui. Let's put it right here. Tá. Mas que é o troféu então? Dá para pôr aqui troféus de monstros. That would be really cool. I mean, like, what would be the purpose of it? Let's put a griffin trophy. Let's see if it works. Can I put it in there? No, I can, okay. I mean, I can't. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, let's go play some shit. Okay, let's put a full set of Manticore here. Yeah, let's put Manticore gear in here. Manticore gear in here. So there it is, full set. Let's put a full... Okay, I don't have any full one. Hypervenomous. I think we can put 2, right? Yes, yes you can. Manticore. Let's put the manticores in there. Hey. What are these, venom? Need to go craft the other viper venomous shit. Olha, vi tipo se houvesse tipo cá crafter. That would be really nice. What do we have here? Let me see how she's doing.
I thank you for letting me stay. I cannot remember when last I was this happy.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always...
I know. I love a lot of good food when I return. Thank you, I really appreciate it. But enough's enough. Ok. Tipo, não havia aqui coisa de herbs que eu pedi para eles meterem. It would be really cool if I could find it. Apanhar aqui umas gerbas. Ah, tá aqui. Winter Cherry. Eu nunca tive esta cena. Blue Lotus, eu também não tive isto. Devia dar tipo para escolher a planta. Também nunca... Oh, ok, então aqui plantas novas. Vou já dizer isso. There are new plants here.
Rain.
No, it doesn't. What the fuck? Why the fuck you lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying. We should get like an auto collector e depois eu punha lá as plantas e depois eu ia apanhar quando eu quisesse. Digam-me que aquilo é ou Ariane. Não, fuck não. Okay. Oh, Wolfsbane, isso é muito bom. Eu nunca encontrei estas plantas tipo nowhere. Tipo, literalmente nowhere. This is really cool. Ok, isto por acaso tipo tem aqui uma... Tipo, tem que ter, né? Tem, ok. My god, this is my house. I'm in my house. I'm in my motherfucking house. E tipo, eu posso vir aqui, tipo, de vez em quando buscar dinheiro da vineyard, porque supostamente tipo está produzindo, né? I guess, digo eu, não é?
Hello, sir. Watch it.
Watch it.
My regards. Hi there! Ho there!
Ah. Oh, dogs! Isso eu sou o culpa. Eu tenho dinheiro para casa. Isso é mesmo bué da fixe, mano. A sério. Well. I'm gonna end it off here. Já nem me lembro onde é que é a minha casa. Eu não sei se isto é... Ok, isto não é mesmo. Eu posso...
Storm, damn it.
Eu devia poder entrar nas casas. Tipo, isto é tudo meu, não é? Ah, estou a brincar. Eu sei que eu sobrevivi a cidade. Diz-me que... Gostava de contratar tipo um profissional tipo Forge Master para ir para aqui, estão a ver? E ele vinha para aqui, ele ficava aqui, tipo, sempre que eu precisasse de alguma coisa, vinha aqui e craftava, estão a ver? Isso era bué da fixe. Mas já, nonetheless, this house is fucking beautiful as fuck. Deixa-me ver como é que está mesmo lá em cima. Subir. Literalmente eu vou acabar este episódio, vou construir todas as armaduras que eu puder e vou pôr aqui. I'm not joking. Isto é mesmo muito fixe. Mas é isso, pessoal. Vamos ficando por aqui. If you liked it, leave a like. Everything painless. Escolha 2 Instant Gaming. 90% de desconto. Para PC Xbox One. Yeah. Fiquem bem. Fui.